Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. Some few hours ago, the former First Lady of Nigeria, Dean Patience Jonathan, had a one-on-one interaction with Wike, and what she told him was short of sarcastic. I do not know another adjective to what she did. But we as Wike have deemed it fit to reply. You get to see, or rather hear, what was done. While that is going on, Ikenga seemed to have entered some sort of problems, I must say, as organizations. CUPP has decided to open up and tell Nigerians exactly the challenge and the problem Ikenga have found himself in just by dabbling into Wike and the Fubara's crisis Feud that is going on in Rivers State. All of this we're going to put in a jiffy, but of course, in another, you see in this same video, you get to hear a former candidate or a former governorship candidate of Rivers State who have decided to pull all his weight to support Fubara. Talk about alliances Fubara is forming. It's quite a good one. Good news for Fubara. And is warning Wike to do this now, or he may even lose all the relevance he has ever gotten, even during his reign. Well, before we go into the newspaper, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Now, the battle for the soul of Rivers politics between FCT Minister Wike and Governor Fubara of Rivers State may last a little longer, as Minister Wike is believed to have rebuffed the peace moves by Dame Patience Jonathan, who has stepped in to broker peace between the two. Now, sources disclosed that despite the pivotal role of the former First Lady in the emergence of Wike as the governor of Rivers State, he is not budging in his belief that the governor should leave the seat now or in 2027. It is our hope that the former First Lady will succeed in brokering peace, but she has not been able to rein in Wike because he is rebuffing her entreaties despite her contributions in making him who he is today. From all indications, the crisis is far from being over, a reliable source disclosed. Now, meanwhile, the coalition of the United Political Parties, CUPP, has raised the alarm over alleged intelligence received by the opposition of a grand plot by highly placed actor in the Rivers crisis to use the police force to frame up federal opposition lawmakers coalition. That the G60 spokesperson, Rep. That's Honorable Ikenga Involvement, with fabricated charges of murder, rape, kidnap, gun running, and other crimes. Now, this is said to be in his stance on Rivers State crisis, defense of democracy, and principles of decent intra-party procedures. Now, the coalition, however, wants the police high command to investigate the alleged intel of plot against Honorable Ugochinyere, saying it is a fabricated charges against the lawmaker and is unacceptable. The apex union of all opposition political parties in the country, in a statement signed by spokesperson Mark Adebayo and Secretary General in Abuja, Assad, some few hours ago, said they received intel of moves by a former governor of Rivers State who is not happy with the effort of Ikenga Involvement, who keeps exposing the ills of the society and plots to undermine democracy in the state, especially the unconstitutional attempt to halt constitutional governance in Rivers State. Now, the coalition said is to destabilize Governor Fubara and hijack the soul of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, National Secretariat to weaken the opposition. Now, they urged the Federal Capital Territory Police Commissioner, IGP of Police, to investigate the plot and ensure that no unit of the police force, both at the Federal Capital Territory FCT and its headquarters, involved in any alleged attempt to frame the leading opposition lawmaker, which will bring so much public disdain and condemnation. It further noted that it is true they won't sit back and watch. Now, if this is true, that they won't sit back and watch anyone harm one of their own, the people's messenger Ugochinyere. Now, the statement reads, and I quote word for word: the leadership of the CUPP received intel of moves by a former governor of Rivers State who is not happy with the effort of leading opposition lawmaker and spokesperson of the G60, Ikenga Involvement, who keeps exposing the plots to undermine democracy in Rivers State and exposing the plots to destroy the opposition parties, especially PDP nationalists. Some PDP members who have one leg in PDP and one leg in APC are plotting to use the police in the FCT command to frame the opposition voice by framing him for murder, kidnap, rape, financial crimes, and other fabricated criminal charges in a desperate bid to silence his voice and destroy his shining reputation. And the opposition leaders, after the Central Committee meeting of the CUPP, said they received the intel and is using the public medium to inform the CP of FCT command, Ben Igwe, and IGP Egbetokun to investigate the authenticity of such shocking development, and if it's true, nip the plot in the bud to save the image of the police, as the opposition families in Nigeria will unite to resist and fight such a fabricated attack or alleged moves to frame one of the shining lights of Nigerian democracy. Now, this is getting interesting. I knew that with the way Honorable Ikenga was really pushing in to find out what is going on, just a matter of time that they really come for him. Well, I said I was shocked. Nah, I wasn't. I was expecting it anyway. From all indication, it clearly shows that the indigents of Rivers State top politicians are beginning to ally, giving their allegiances to Fubara. Don't forget, during the reign and time of Nyesom Wike, he got same sort of loyalty, despite the fact that he was also not loyal and friendly to his Ogatu. I'm talking about Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Amechi actually allowed him free reign, but from what we are gathering, it looks like Nyesom Wike cannot take the same pill he has dished to someone else, and I think it's not sitting down well with Rivers indigents. And judging by the feelers, people believe that maybe, just maybe, the instrumentation of the judiciary may be used, and the people of Rivers State are watching keenly. And you know, one of the unique thing about Rivers and Edo, they have similarity in their political disposition. If they don't like a thing, they come together in one voice. And I could still remember during the time of Adams Oshomole, when he also wanted to install the issue of godfatherism, all it took was for Obaseki to rise up, and the people were like, Obaseki, you may not be the best, but the fact that Oshomole is behaving like a god, we will let him know that we made him who he is, and we have the power also to unmake him. And when the sitting president now went in to say, look, I'm a Democrat, they said, don't be Lagos, nobody go pocket Edo people for Lagos, for Edo here. We'll decide who will rule us, and we have decided the Cupp fits Obaseki. And it wasn't long, of course, Wike went down there, and the people came all out, defended their vote. Wike understood this dynamics. He has been there once, and he knows what the voice of the people looks like. And now playing this kind of politics, but he's doing it in a subtle manner, where he doesn't need to say anything. He's not really saying anything. But, you know, but his prodigies, his loyalists are doing all the talking, and all fingers seem to be pointing at Nyesom Wike. But the truth is, will Rivers people watch as this game unfolds? Well, top politicians are beginning to align, and it looks like, as usually people will always align with the people they believe are the victims and not the ones being oppressed, and not the oppressors. But let's say I place that. That's going to wrap it up, and let's see how Honorable Ikenga will react to this, and the fact that would he keep quiet in the face of the fact that there is a move against him, or would he still, as usual, continue talking? Honorable Ikenga, we know, is that type that will not keep quiet in the face of opposition. I think he's born for it. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take? Have a nice time. God bless you.
Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news.